recording. So, to begin off with this session, our effectively reboot session, we're starting off in Black Crystal Bay, which you'll be able to see on the world map.
Uh-huh. Black Crystal Bay.
Over in the Seven Tribes.
7 tribes. Okay.
It seemed like one of the better places to actually start, you guys.
Yep.
Because I went to a different area. Most of you have been working in the area for probably the last 4-6 months or so, for whatever various reasons brought you to the area. Several of you have worked together over this last 6 months, but in the last month or so, you've all been brought together and done 1 or 2 jobs together, albeit somewhat detached. Working for a undisclosed figure up in the mountains, going by the name of Billiam. Yes, Billiam. I'm aware it's not a name. Most of your jobs have been attributed to you guys through through messages left at the tavern with payment upon completion of the job. You have just returned in the last day or so from your most recent job out together, which was guarding a caravan to one of the nearby mining outcrops. Because the general build of Black Rock Bay is, it got its name from this whole archipelago is littered with obsidian glass and other rare minerals, like large rocky glass-like outcroppings that are effectively hotspots for mining outcroppings. But because they're the better quality mining spots where things like actual gems are found, have become bandit target spots, most of your work over the last 6 months has been either removing squatting bandits or guarding various tools or gems being transported from one place to the other, with a couple of small fights of things like wolves and 1 griffin. Even now, transfer you all to the new map, where it's probably around 6 o'clock in the evening, and you're free to mingle amongst yourselves.
I know that token. Sorry.
Yes, Trent. Yes, you should notice that token.
Hey, I recognize that token.
Is it your token?
I mean,
I
no,
like my token.
I recognize a token from the 2 campaigns ago.
yeah. Anyway. Hello.
So, boss, what's the next job?
Suppose we should look.
No, ain't that a Billy guy got some for us?
Oh yeah. Where is he?
You've
Which
not actually met him. All of your
James?
jobs have come from the barkeep. Yes.
Which one's my... Don't I have the stupid person?
I have not put your NPC out there. No. Because you only told me like 5 minutes ago you had it. So
Okay.
I've not made a token for it yet. Trent does not have his either.
Mine has a token though,
Yes.
but it's also not a big deal. Mine's doing other things with the camels.
Yes.
I see that. I'm assuming Jess has moved. Not to talk. Never mind. I'll go talk to Barkeep.
I will stick close behind.
Yep.
As
Sir.
I tower over him.
Do we know the Barkeep's name?
Yeah, you know him. Most of the commoners around here effectively call him Grook.
Alright.
As far as they've gotten that, you've got now most of them. That's what he responds to. Apparently, he has indifference about the name. Something about the case of non-greenskins having issues pronouncing his name.
Hello, Grook. So, I heard something about a job.
Let me check. Bill, delivery notice, delivery delayed. Not for you. That's trash. I don't want a sweepstakes. Delivery nurse, Bill, tax increase. Straight in the fire. Here we go. He sort of half squints. I think that's William's signature, and hands it over to you.
Is it William's signature?
Yes, and a wax seal as well.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Grook.
Uh-huh.
Have a good night.
Yeah, but I'll be here if you need any food or anything.
I have no money.
I was gonna say I just put down a gold coin and walk back.
Good thing William's paying for your room then.
It sure is, Grook. It sure is.
So I said I put down a gold coin and say made for the boss and then walk back.
Yep.
Got our job. Dagger open. Reads aloud. I'm assuming gets a handout or James speaks.
We'll be speaking. Yes, you said something? Okay. You read it out, and it more or less reads out. Seeing as you've completed so many of my jobs, I think it's time we finally meet.
Ooh.
I want you to travel up to the nearest mountain. About halfway up, you will find my farmstead. Come alone. Do not tell anyone you're coming here. Burn this letter after reading.
Alone?
For reference, most of your jobs where he has referenced you will be working alone has been in reference to the 6 of you.
Okay.
Whenever he is referred to alone, it is the people he has hired. You have not had other people there. Like you did your first escort mission alone. You had to, which was when you got your wagon.
Okay. Well,
No, I'm
like
not splitting the
meeting
party.
Bill.
I'm not splitting the party 2 minutes into the session.
Brutal areas, man.
I mean, I could probably handle it, but depending what I'm fighting, that's not a challenge. Looks like we're finally meeting our mysterious Billiam. By the way, who has a lighter? I don't think Grook will appreciate me for casting Firebolt in here again.
I'm gonna pull out a pipe and a flint, because I will buy those.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. You're gonna try and light it with a flint and steel. I know just how fucking hard that is now.
I don't know, the equivalent of a lighter in this setting.
Flint and steel. As I said, I know how hard it is to light a piece of paper with that now.
I can light the pipe and then just tap the freaking letter into the pipe, I guess.
That's what I was assuming you were doing. I hold
It's
it on
gonna be
his
a
pipe.
long, go at slowly feeding this letter into a smoking pipe.
Well, we only need to, light the corner.
It's already been established that the barkeep has a fire.
Yeah, but it's over there. God, my character's not exactly.
Brilliant.
Oh wait, shit! My stats went up.
Oh no,
I was acting stupid because I had negative stats.
Raymond.
James re-rolled them for me.
To be fair, Raymond didn't have a stat above 15.
Oof.
He had like
I
15,
had 2 in the
15.
negatives.
He had 15, 15, 11, 10, 10, 9, 9.
No, 15, 13.
Yeah, I just did them in descending order of numbers. Yes.
Alright.
I rolled.
But yeah, you can dispose of the note fairly easily.
Looks like we're meeting Billiam.
The mysterious benefactor.
Yes, indeed. We have to go up in the mountains, fellas. And fellettes. Sorry, I don't know what everyone's gender is.
It's never wise to assume.
I'm a walking drunken beard.
Uh-huh.
From the
You're cool.
outside, Mikey looks like a giant crystalline creature. He could be what he could be in anything.
That's why I was just say fellas. Fellas is gender neutral.
Is it?
If I say it, it is. If someone takes offense to it, let me know. Alright. We'll leave in the morning. Wait, what time was it?
It's like 6 o'clock in the evening.
Nah. Well, can I use my... I didn't buy a map. Oh no. That's okay, I can make one later. Can I... Would I know roughly how far away it is? Using my brain?
It's about a day's travel. Or so.
About a day's travel?
Yeah.
Well, we can either leave now or go for the night, sleep the night, leave in the morning, and then have to camp anyway.
Your choice, boss.
Well, I was left in a bed in a little while, so I say we should probably leave in the morning. If anyone else of our 6 that's on our table of 4 has any issues with yelling at the one all the way over on the bar. Sorry, I don't know your name. I should, though. My character does.
Your character
Minion.
should, whether you were given their name.
Jess, was I giving your character's name?
Probably not.
Of course.
Classic.
You at the table, we're going up to the mountain tomorrow! Does anyone know their name?
Like their own name, or...
Oh, the name they gave us. I forgot. Or if they gave us a name at all. Did you give anybody a name?
Probably not.
Not even a fake one? Cool. The one in the corner you are. You will be referred to as such until we get a name more reasonable. Also, apparently I'm the group leader. Don't know when this happened, but I have 12 charisma.
Yeah, I have more charisma than you.
I wasn't building a charisma character.
To be fair, Nikolai is tied for second lowest charisma.
Yeah, probably not surprised. Didn't build a
I've got
charisma
an
character.
11.
17.
Anyway,
But yes, does anyone have any questions?
nope.
What's the pay?
We said we're saying we're meeting them.
Yeah, what does it pay?
It didn't mention anything about money in that letter. I would show you, but it got burnt, as was its instruction to be burnt upon finishing reading. I'm assuming he will pay us when we get there. I mean, he will definitely pay us when he gets there. He has no choice on that. He knows how I operate. Someone's got to pay for tips here, Cammy. My mighty steeds are a very long way from the desert.
Let's hope they live longer than the last ones, Trent.
Shush here. Unless you're also going to kidnap them with a rock, then yes. Camel nap them.
Yeah, you guys don't have a monk that can jump 30 feet in the air to try and save them.
No, but someone can toss me.
But can they? Is anyone in the party strong enough?
I have a 16.
How heavy are you?
210.
Plus,
Right,
like the 85 for plate mail.
The half
Well,
plate.
I've got a 20 for strength, so...
Raymond could probably throw you a decent distance.
Yeah. That's your job if my wagon gets stolen by a rock, is to throw me at the wagon.
So somebody less than half your size is going to throw you. This is going to be fun.
I'm also a dwarf.
I was going to say, you're the same
In
size.
that case, never mind. Ignore that.
We are both
And
dwarves.
so well.
I'm just going to body check you into your car.
You're right.
This is gonna end so well.
Well, we're leaving in the morning, so I'm gonna go off to bed. Hey, Grook, which one's my room?
You would know you've had the same room most of them back here.
Same one as always?
Yeah.
Good job.
There is basically the stairs in the corner take you upstairs, but like I wasn't going to put a second story on this.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, if you're not gonna have combat up there, no need.
There's also a reason why this map doesn't have a grid.
Yeah.
And
Hey, I didn't notice there was a stranger in the corner.
Yeah, there's a few of them floating around.
I was talking about the guy with the green hand.
Yeah.
Why isn't he giving us our first quest, James? He's the cliche one here. What group is he waiting for?
He's either waiting for a group or secretly a rogue. You're not sure which.
Fair. Either way, not going over there currently. Well,
To be fair, if you're going to speak to any of the NPCs, I know which one you're going to speak to, Trent.
do you?
The one I know in the back of your head you want to try and recruit already.
Yeah, but I have an NPC already. Someone else will have to do it. Remember, I'm not the one that recruits everybody. Actually, it's a lie.
It's
I will
the
rephrase. I'm
combination
not
of...
playing Blue Bash.
Please.
I'm just curious how he walks around. I'm assuming the same way, but that's even more confusing.
Well, speak in character.
Wait, is that just literally a helmet?
Am I muted?
I just sit down and stare at it.
It just chitters around and stares at you with two little hands sticking out of the visor and a tail poking underneath.
I look over to the barkeep and ask for food.
What do you want? We got the... That's not the same voice.
No, that's his twin brother that hides beneath the bar.
What do you want? We've got some venison, we've got some pork, we've got what are you pinkskins called? A vegetarian salad? Don't know what it is, ain't got no meat in it. I got mushroom bath water, I think. It's a stew. The missus wants me to try new things. Mushrooms taste weird. They're like fake pretend meat.
I look up and say, how's the trying the new things going?
I've lost 15 pounds.
Because you have...
Good job.
What's his missus'
I wasn't
initials?
trying to lose weight.
What does the missus think?
Don't know. Haven't seen her in like a week and a half. She went to one of them bigger cities a couple of weeks ago. None of my business. She took a coin purse, said she'll be back when she runs out of money.
Venison, please.
Ah, yeah. He wanders over, he just starts carving into this roast venison, just plonk, plonk, plonk. Okay, so Peter is doing the typing thing again.
Would you recommend a mead or an ale?
To go with the venison, I would say a dark ale. You don't want a light mead with a red mead. It doesn't sit well in your stomach.
Well, I will take your recommendation.
I typed because Jess was talking.
It's just plonks a wooden stein and hands you the plate. Switching over to Peter with the "Hello, you are a small one. Can you speak?" It just sort of chitters over and just sort of the helmet visor just sort of the whole helmet tilts back, down, and then like the little hand pokes out and goes, thumbs up, and you hear, yeah. Hand comes back in.
Ah, that's nice.
Well, is Joel playing?
Oh, God.
I mean, if we just smushed Am into a hat, maybe.
Well, there is the third one in the hat, don't forget.
Yeah, I don't know what that one's name is.
Look at the creature on the table and say, I'm Epsilon. What's your name?
Fuck, I forget what I called it in the last campaign.
Same.
He just sort of looks back. Grick!
Grick. Nice to meet you, Grick. Would you like some food?
No.
Would you like to talk?
I would like you to tell me what your passive perception is.
Me?
Yeah.
12.
Even with a 12, the hand that gave you the thumbs up was a skeleton one.
Yeah. So it's something really small and a skeleton.
And you offered it food.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure if you're... To see if your character has realized they just offered a skeleton food. Knowingly.
Well, you hadn't told me they were a skeleton when I offered, so...
Hey, Peter, what's your character's name? Oh, Epsilon, right. I can read, I swear. What's Epsilon doing over there with that helmet? Bailey, Raymond? No? Okay.
Nope.
I'll get him and find out. What you doing over here, Epsilon?
I'm talking to Grick.
Scuttle, scuttle,
The
scuttle,
helmet
scuttle.
speaks?
It scuttles around and just looks at you with two little glowing green eyes.
I sit down, lean in. You're fascinating.
How close do you lean in?
We'll say, like, nose almost touching the visor.
Cool, make a dex save.
Oh, God.
That's a 2 GM, but it's 17.
Cool, you get poked in the eye and take 1 damage.
Ow! Gotcha. Too close.
I come and sit down with my food and my drink to watch the entertainment.
What
Put
are
it in
you?
his set dressing and the party's gonna adopt it.
You
What
left something interesting, Jane.
It's not the only interesting thing I put in here.
It's the only one we care about.
It's the only one I know.
With me pint.
Uh-huh.
Does everyone else want to join us over here? There's room for 2 more. Yelling at Bailey and Mikey.
What is that?
This is Grick.
That
No.
is Bailey you're pinging.
Okay.
Everybody, this is Grick. Grick. I'm Nikolai. That's Epsilon. This is Mikey's character. This one doesn't have a name. And this one is Raymond's character.
Varys.
Barris. Mikey, what's your character's name?
Crystal.
And this is Crystal.
Yes, imaginative name.
If you couldn't tell, it's very apt in my opinion. Don't get too close there, Spiky.
Is Bailey here?
Oh, I'm here. I'm
Okay.
just sitting there silently the entire time.
Yeah, no,
We offered you to come over to the table.
no, it's
So which one's Mikey's character? This one.
The one that same crystal looks like.
It's because you've not responded like the last 3 times someone's addressed you. I wasn't sure if you'd gotten up to like go put the chickens away or something.
No, I'm just silent.
Fair.
Yeah, me and Bailey are the dark brooding type.
So, Grick, tell me, what are you doing here? Money! So let's say, well, we just got a new job. It pays an amount of money. You're not meant to come with us. Do you want to come with us for our job after that one?
Come alone immediately just grabs the small thing in the corner and brings it with.
But that'll be a very special job just for you. As in, I'll have 2 people on my wagon, and I need someone I can trust. Someone of your size who can hide in a corner and make sure they don't steal my stuff. I'll pay you for that.
Little skeletal thumbs up.
I was going to say, ignoring the 7.5 foot tall metal lizard man that doesn't sleep.
Yes, but you will be coming into the meeting, Peter.
This is true.
For reference, I will blow the token up for those who have not seen it.
Oh, jeez. That's, actually, I have to zoom out.
Is good token.
Why does it have a woman on it?
Why does it have an arrow through its skull?
It's a dead Cubone.
Basically. You joke, Mikey. It actually, the art for it actually has evolutions.
Well, we'll be leaving here in the morning. Will we find you here or in a room?
He just motions to the table.
Do you want to just pick you up when we leave, or will you skitter along?
Shakes helmet and just waddles over to the other side of the table. Like, whenever it walks, like, a decent distance, the helmet lifts, like, half an inch, and you just watch the little feet, like, Looney Tune across the table.
Nice.
You look in great handy.
This could be problematic.
Why do you say that?
Would I have realised that this thing's skeletal?
Yes. Like, 3 times it stuck like a bony hand out, and then when it lifted the thing, it's obviously skeleton feet and a skeleton tail sticking out the back. Cool.
That's a thing.
Give me a second to go see if that affects it.
Oh, well, before that I can do, what is it? That.
Yeah, no, it's undead.
Yeah.
You know, I need to go check something to see if like the particular thing it is has an immunity to it or not.
You're ruining my friend.
I'm a grave cleric.
Why is there a stalk here?
I'm trying to minimize it. That's my familiar.
DM
Trinket.
can only minimize.
Yeah, only DM can minimize things.
Okay.
That's why I did say earlier I'll put it on a little bit.
I didn't hear you.
I look over at Bailey's character. What is it doing?
She's just sitting there, keeping to herself, reading a book, drinking some tea. Nothing fancy.
Did anything else in the tavern ping as undead?
No. Also, for reference, unlife. You are not cut from the same cloth as creatures of your ilk. Abilities and magic that affect undead, such as turn undead, do not affect you any more than they would a living creature. So it comes up as undead, but you can't turn it.
That's odd.
So, we would see that he tried to do the turning thing, right?
I'm not sure. Like,
Well, no. As an action, you present your holy symbol and speak a prayer, censuring
yes.
the undead. So, yes.
I pushed the holy symbol towards yourself. But doesn't touch the symbol, touches your hand. It didn't work, friend. I think it's safe.
This is unusual.
I have the same interest in it. Maybe we should keep it around so we can study it. Whispering to Crystal.
This offends the Laxian. If I had said that right, I can't remember.
Be bittered breath washing over your face.
Yeah,
Very breathy whispering.
Thaltaxian, I was close.
Because the more we understand it, the more we can understand why it doesn't affect for you, and you do your thing, and I'm just curious.
Sure. But I've got my eye on it.
So do I. I'm gonna go to bed. Righto, fellas, I'm off to bed.
Yep.
And I walk off and go to bed. See you in the morning, Grick.
He just sort of two little hip fingers. Does anyone else have anything else they wish to do before leaving, or before going to bed?
Nah.
Nope.
No.
I set up at the bottom of the stairs.
Uh-huh.
Don't sleep.
Oh, right.
So I just
sentinel rest thing.
Yeah, I just sentry stand at the bottom of the stairs, basically.
Yep. You see over the course of the entire night, like, Grick just walking around consistently. As everyone else filters out, yeah?
Stay where I am and go inactive for 4 hours.
Yep. Note to self.
Again.
Note to self, never bother trying to night ambush the party.
Day ambushing, though. Woof. Dusk. Hmm.
Yeah, so over the course of the evening, most of the other people filter out.
I go to bed.
Yeah, I assumed you all went up to bed. And roughly when in relation to dawn do most of you get up? Excluding like the two people who just immediately wake up in like the middle of the night.
I need to make a decision.
7, 8-ish.
So a couple of hours after dawn, yep.
I still will leave in the morning, so I'd probably be up around 6-ish after healing my 1 hit point.
Comfortable hour.
Yeah, so it's probably around 8 when most of you are up and emerging and have had breakfast.
I'll be over with Greg.
Yeah, so
when I would go down.
Over the course of the night, those that have actually had either inactive
James,
states or things.
I didn't sleep. I just did light activities in my room till like equivalent of long rest, and then.
I forgot you didn't sleep either.
Well, I don't have to.
So half the party doesn't sleep.
Right, so I sleep.
The two dwarves and the tabaxi sleep. The Dragon Forge and the Crystal thing don't, and Jess has the option not to.
I sleep sometimes. I'd probably walk down like as soon as like it's dusk, like
Yeah.
daylight.
First
So like
light.
6, 7 in the morning.
Yep.
Walk down to the barkeep and go, "Hey."
When you get there in the first thing in the morning, it's the barkeep is very tired, and you're like, "Hey," and he just sort of looks at you, like sunken eyes, tired face, like very much that look of like, "I haven't had my coffee yet."
I look and say, "When you're ready, can I have breakfast?"
He just like gestures to like a handful of things that are pre-cooked.
Ooh. What are my options?
There is leftover roast, leftover stew from the night before. There is fresh pancakes that have been cooked this morning.
I grabbed the pancakes.
Yep.
I ask for milk or water.
Well, he gestures to the barrel of water at the end, but like he has milk if you need it or want it.
I ask for milk.
He pours you a cup of milk. You have completed the quest. Acquire breakfast. No, it was not worth experience.
I look at him and say, "You should probably get some rest. Or some coffee."
He just sort of grumbles at you.
And I go sit. I suppose, is Greg still on the table?
Yeah. Greg has migrated back to the original table at some point over the course of the evening.
I'll go sit over near Greg and sort of say, "Hey, how are you?"
Uh-huh. Greg doesn't really respond. He just sort of chitters around the table again.
So, boss, when are we leaving?
Well, everyone's up finally. I've been up for a few hours. I prepared my spells in that time. I guess we should leave now. Speaking of which, where is Ragak? Hope he's not still asleep, the lazy ass.
That's the
Yeah.
NPC of yours?
Yes.
Yes, they've probably around the same time you got up, they would have gotten up and migrated out to the wagon again. Since
I would have told him to go prepare it. So
yeah, since they've been relegated to caring for like the wagon and the creatures and stuff.
yes. Well, Ragak should be done by now if he's not sleeping on the job again, which he doesn't normally. We can leave now. Assuming everybody has had their nutrients, we're ready to go.
I don't eat. I subsist on faith.
Little Greg,
I'll,
would you
note
like
that.
some help to the wagon?
Question?
Yes,
How old is everybody?
How what?
Old.
380.
Insert number here.
Insert number because Pete is playing a thing. I have to work out how old they are.
Fair. So you're only
32.
8 years older than me. You said 32? Cool.
Jess?
Damn it! Why?
Because I asked.
In my 30s.
Huh? Cool. I am the third oldest here.
Pete and then me.
300. Yeah.
Got 80 years on you, Junior.
You're lucky you made a crystal. Speaking of which, how did that happen?
But
Would have I known you were born that way? Was it an experiment gone wrong? If so, can I have the spell? What?
Let's read out the thing. What am I shard mind? Long ago, the Elder Elves forged the vast gate, which is a massive crystalline structure linking the material plane, the astral plane, the alien far realm. Once complete, the vast gate destroyed the civilization of the Elder Elves entirely, and it was self-shattered. And then the shard mine came into being from the shards of the vast gate.
Okay. You're very interesting, my friend.
So, long story short, he was born that way.
Yeah.
Interesting. Stairs. In a polite manner.
Stares politely.
Stairs Canadianly.
Sorry, E.
Alright, well, let's head off and... Rick, come with. I get up and I walk up to my wagon.
And Grick
And
hops
hop
off and, like, scuttles along behind you. Because, as much as it doesn't look it, Grick actually has a 30-foot land speed.
He's faster than I am.
It's just his little legs are a blur.
I was not joking when I said he Looney Tunes legs his way across the area.
So he Marvin the Martians whenever he gets squashed.
Pretty much. Yeah, like Greg has at least 30 land speed. It may be higher, I don't know.
Let's go follow the map.
As he's now suddenly going to need a stat block next week.
I mean, I can go over and look at that fancy deck. Oh, he's gone.
No, he isn't. He just moved tables.
Oh, he moved tables. I didn't get down far enough. Oh, look, money on the table. Should have taken that. Oh, well. Cool. So I'm heading off. So is Grick. So is Peter.
I will follow behind.
Yeah.
Sounds
Well,
good.
you're pages. You're following.
I'm just going to yeet you all back to the world map because I don't actually have a map prepped for the going to Billiam. Roll me. One of you can roll me a D100. Whoever gets there first.
Damn it!
Uh-huh.
She beat you by a decent margin because you didn't even simultaneously roll this time.
No,
I can only see hers.
it's because I didn't roll.
Yeah, no, Jess got there first. Because I'm pretty sure Jess opened the roll window while I was saying, can someone roll?
Never.
So, while you're traveling, after about half a day of traveling, you hear a blood-curdling scream. Only to realize it's one of the NPCs in the back because they stepped on Grick and he bit them.
Is it my NPC or Trent's NPC?
Both of you roll me a D20. Both of you roll me a D20 and we'll find out.
Oh.
Yeah, someone kicked Grick and got bit in the ankle. Jess, it was your one.
I tend to it.
They only suffer a single damage.
I go make sure they're okay, and I ask them to apologize to Grick, and ask Grick to apologize to them.
The helmet shrugs.
What's going on back there? Is anyone dying?
No, master.
Shut up!
Was an accident.
And then Grick just sort of shuffles over and sits in another corner.
Camel, 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 camel.
And then you travel on for the other half the day. The further you get to the mountains, the less you start seeing the volcanic rock outcroppings. Like, most of the roads directly near Black Crystal Bay, the roads are a dusty grey because there's a lot of powderized obsidian sand. The further you get towards the mountain, the road slowly lightens, you start seeing less rocks. It starts turning into more of a standard gravel. And as you approach the mountain, you do see a single farmhouse in the middle of a paddock small outcropping of trees. There is a horse prancing around, and a handful of sheep and cows. As you approach, there is a single hobgoblin sitting on the front porch. He looks up. Ah, I see you've arrived.
I take it you're Billiam.
That's what I go by, yes.
Alright.
Now that you're seeing him, he is quite horrendously scarred. He has about 6 or 7 different scars on his face, including one going completely over his left eye, which is completely white. His arms are covered in deep scars, so his hands, and there's at least one scar that runs down half the side of his neck, down his chest, under his shirt, and vanishes somewhere deeper.
I pay no mind. I also have scars on me.
Yes, for those of you that have fought in like the wars and stuff, he is veteran level scars, like someone who has been fighting, who has fought a war for an extended period of time and received patchwork medical aid rather than magical healing. Because how I'm treating magical healing in this world is, if all of the damage is cured by cure wounds, you do not suffer any scars from it, or if it is at least partially magically tended to. So this is someone who is either mundanely tended to, or just lived through it.
I also have various scars of the same thing on my body from my backstory.
You probably would.
I rolled those in a battle twice.
Basically.
After one another.
He just sort of stands up. He's wearing a white linen shirt, just some black pants with a red cover band. I don't remember there being 8 of you. I thought I only hired 6.
You did. 1, 2 of 3 of them. I don't know why my brain done it that way, okay? The other 3 tend my cost. They're employees of me.
3?
They don't actually...
I only see 2.
There's 1 in the back. He's looking after the gear currently.
I said come along.
And we are alone. They won't remember. I can see to that. As I tap my...
They can stay outside if needed.
They won't leave the card.
Nah, they already know the location.
They won't remember. As I said,
it
Tap's book.
It was keeping my location secret, which was the important thing.
Oh, well, if you said that, I would have kept them at the tavern. Too fair.
And if I'd have said, you can't tell anyone of my location, then my couriers will be followed.
I didn't think you even had couriers. How about that? That makes sense.
He just sort of rubs the bridge of his nose. Anyway.
Well, what's done is done. But as I said, they won't tell a soul. I can see to that. Hints at book on hip again. Or Warhammer on back of back. Whatever one they choose. Not picky. But yes, you brought us here with no promise of payment, so it better be good. But it is nice to meet you. I am Nikolai.
I'm aware of who you are.
I look and say, so why do you finally want to meet us?
Because maybe I'm interested in seeing who I've been paying for the last 6 months. Maybe it was time to see if you were trustworthy to move on to more important
Risk your
matters.
secretive location?
Yes, talk about secretive. I don't even know your name, and I've known you for a month. Hey, William, do you know her name?
Of course I do.
Care to divulge some information?
It's not my place to tell.
Damn.
If I go divulging others' secrets, what's to stop them divulging mine? I know a lot about you all.
No, so that's yeah, we're all friends, right? I'd like to start looking over my shoulder. It's just like you didn't bring any guards here, did you?
No?
Do you remember what that is for, James?
Yes.
Okay,
No, I didn't
Good.
bring any guards here.
good,
We are-
because they wouldn't be happy to see me.
There is only the 10 of us here.
Yes.
10?
There's the 6 of you, the 2 NPCs, Grick and him.
Ah.
He would have assumed 9 till he was told of Grick's existence.
To be fair, you would rather know about the one hidden in the cart than not to have him there at all. It's how much I trust you, William.
I mean, that's understandable.
If we had gone through all this and you found out it was a template this whole time, you'd think we're trying to double cross you, and that's not my intention. You pay me, and you pay me somewhat well, and I appreciate our relationship.
Yes. Now,
Oh my goodness.
what I brought you here for. I need you all to go and retrieve something for me. It's of
something.
moderate importance. I would go myself, but extenuating circumstances and all that. I have my horses to tend to.
Yes, I see many horses around here.
What are we getting?
Paid, clearly.
Paid quite well. I need you to retrieve me a book. Just
You
a
piqued my
book.
interest. What's contained inside of this book?
Just a list. Just a list of names.
Oh, names, though. Okay.
A list of
Do
names.
you have a description of this book?
It's about 6 inches wide, 12 inches tall, A4 size. The cover is bound in leather that is white on the front, black on the back, with a gold ribbon differentiating pages. And a simple steel lock. It is an inconsequential personal diary that I require back.
A lot of effort for a diary.
I am willing to pay 1,200 gold for it.
Each?
Total.
Oh.
Where is
And
this
maybe
book now?
maybe I can send word you went in a different direction.
How many others know of this book? A man like you doesn't seem like he'd put all his eggs in one basket, as it were. The 6 of them, take 8. How much is for out the NPC? 6?
There's 6 players and 3 NPCs.
Okay, I'm already confused. The 6 of us, while very capable, I doubt you've only told us. So, how many others have you sent after this book? And I'm assuming it's a first come, first serve for the money.
Oh, for this book there's the 6 of you, myself, 4 others. So there are 11 people that know that book is of some importance.
Okay, so it was not you, or with me here now, we can kill them, right? You're not attached to them, are you?
If any of the other 4 get in your way, feel free to cut any of them down.
Oh, I will.
I do not know if they will have their own people working with them, but out of the other 4 that are aware of this book, only 3 should stand in your way. As the 4th is actually the person I am retrieving the book for.
Ah, well.
Where is this book now?
This book is on the Obsidian Coast. It is to the east. It is on this point. Is the Obsidian Coast. It is in a small town. It is in the mayor's house. I need you to retrieve it for me.
A
Is it
robbery.
your diary?
It is a friend's diary.
You did mention that.
It is a friend's diary that I am retrieving as I owe them a favor. And they cannot retrieve the item themselves.
So why doesn't your friend just ask for this diary back?
Because he doesn't know where it is.
Nah.
He doesn't know where it is. He doesn't remember who he can trust. My friend who I'm getting the book back for has suffered a terrible curse that plagues his mind. All he can remember is for about a day after reading that book, he can remember who his friends are. Only by those who are written within the book. It is a diary listing his friends, his enemies, and then their transgressions against them. It is his memory book. Without it, he is a lost and amnesiac. I'm getting it back as a favor. If you must.
That is awfully tragic.
He's been playing.
Will we pay?
He's
Right?
been playing.
You said 1,200.
1,200. 200
Each.
apiece. No, 1,200 total. 200 apiece.
I can't blame you for trying.
I can, but I don't hold it against you.
Yes.
I look and say, what if we caught breaking into the house?
Then we kill the guards. Simple. They can't remember us if they don't have a brain. Or we can wear masks.
Pretty much. I do not care if you how you choose to retrieve that book, so long as the book comes back in peace.
Tell me, is the book tamper-proof? As in, if someone opens it, will it explode?
If it is opened, I believe it will just look like a mundane book. As far as I am aware, from the couple of times I have seen the book, I've never bothered to try and read it myself. It appears to just be a mundane writing book.
Very well.
The book in itself does not radiate any magic, from what I understand from when I had it examined to try and break my friend's curse.
So, do you mind if I examine it on the trip back?
So long as you return the book in one piece, I do not mind. But
If the luck breaks, I have another free I can replace it with.
But know this, and I'm going to say this as plain as possible. Double cross me, or lose that book, and you will spend the rest of your life looking over your shoulder. As short a time as that will be.
I have very short shoulders. And I already look over. You should know this, knowing what you know of me.
Yes.
So, I just add it to the list, shall we?
No, I'll be perfectly blunt. If you double cross me, the rest of them won't matter.
I
like this one.
I look and say, is that a threat or a promise?
The tone and inflection in his voice dictates it was a promise. You've worked with William long enough.
It's neither a threat or a promise. It's part of your contract. If you think you can double cross me and get away with it, feel free to try.
Let's just say, if someone did double cross you and did get away with it, what would happen? If you never found out, clearly they wouldn't have to look over their shoulder. But if the word got out that they had double crossed you and that they had succeeded and then you didn't know where they were,
Train?
what would you?
I was gonna say, I just lean down next door to you and go, I would know.
He just walks over, picks up a shovel, walks over to one of the probably about half-foot thick trees, twirls it once, and just lops the tree straight down. Sticks the shovel in the dirt, walks back.
I really like this one.
Answer your question.
I mean, yes, I wasn't planning on doing it. You pay me. And let's be real here, William. If I had the chance to double cross you, I would have done it by now.
Oh, I'm aware you would have. And I'd currently be talking to a different group of hirelings. And
It's true.
And you would be in some ditch somewhere.
If not in that tree.
You wouldn't be in a tree. Do you not know anything of disposing of bodies? Trees are the worst place to put them.
I normally just burn them.
But regardless, get to be my book.
Your friend's book, yes. If someone offers me money to cross you, I'll cross them with their money. Just letting you know.
So what you're saying is you have a price, and if somebody outpays me, you will happily double cross me.
No, what I'm saying is if someone found out I had the book and then offered me, say, quadruple what you're paying me, I would take their money and still hand you the book. And go, I'm sorry, I lost the book when... blame somebody else. Stole it when I was sleeping. Very simple. And then everyone gets happy. I had another person to the list who I'm less scared of.
He just looks at you. At least you're honest. You have no loyalty, but you're honest.
My loyalty died to my family. Which says something.
Regardless. If you return to me with the book, I may have more jobs for you.
No, you will. Oh, good meeting you, William. I'm off. Turn around and walk. Hope you use that tree for something good.
I needed some firewood regardless.
I was gonna say, I just nod silently to him and then follow Trent.
And everyone has just watched that interaction.
I just kind of wave and smile and say, have a good one.
He waves, he sits back down on the bench, and he pulls out a small knife and just starts whittling.
Be back with a book, apparently.
Yep.
To the east! All the stuff we want to do, to the east, to the east.
Yeah. So you can then travel on to the east, and I'm going to be perfectly blunt, that's where we're ending the session, because I don't want to start the next town with only half an hour of the session to go, because I fully expect to either get into another 20-minute conversation, or the way Trent's going, he's just going to punch a guard and go, YOLO!
Oh god. I can see that happening.
That would be freaking hilarious.
The guard will punch me first, probably.